everybody. Welcome to Call It Tonight. I am not Julie Stewart-Binks. I'm movie star, television legend, and your guest host today, Tom Arnold. Julie is unfortunately stuck in the airport in Toronto, Terminal A, because she's, she's Canadian, and they love doing that joke. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I know I did, because I did not go back to Iowa to see my family who voted for Donald Trump, because I know if there's one person they don't want to see, it's Tom Arnold to discuss politics about Donald Trump. Not this year, not till he resigns. Now listen, I love Julie, by the way. She's a good friend. That's why I came to do the show. I came to spend time with Julie, and I will do that next time. Now listen, we have a great show. Well, first of all, we have Tom Arnold on the show. That's me, and I love sports. We're going to talk about sports. And we also have to make sure everything goes smoothly. A couple guys that I know you love, I'm huge fans of. We have the associate producer. That's that guy, Mike Lockyer. Thank you. And the head writer, not the other team, Dan Carroll. Which one's which?
Dan.
Mike. Dan?
Yeah.
Mike. Dan is a fan of the Boston Red Sox. It's a secret. He wears that hat around New York and gets punched in the face a lot. And he looks like a big Bill Burr, as if, if Bill Burr had a neck and that it was taller. And you are a mini CM Punk. He's a pocket punk.
That's right.
And he's got great hair.
Oh.
Look at your hair. You're starting to fade, though. I mean,
it is. You can see it, right?
Get the first round of implants right now. You get them there.
Should I do it now?
I've had 3 myself. And you don't want it to be freakish. You don't want to get the Burt Reynolds where you get so many that you had to wear a wig.
Yeah, I don't want that.
It's so freakish, the cornrows. But get started, because you're a small man and people can see down on top of you.
That's my big fear.
It is. Well, that should be your biggest one, but it should be one of them.
It's certainly one of them.
Or what's your baseball team?
Cubs.
Thank God for that.
Yep.
Get a Cub hat.
Yep, true.
Wear it all the time. Get it locked in. Listen, that's why you wear the hat, am I right?
Well, I wore the hat before I lost my hair, but...
Let me see your head.
Yeah.
That's an amazing head.
It's a great head.
You're missing, if you had a little bit more skull on top, it does look weird. Sometimes you see somebody after surgery, you're like, whoa!
Yeah.
It's very nice to meet you guys.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Tom.
Anyway, let's see how this goes. But first, there's a lot of sports news. There is a lot of sports news. We had a big sports weekend. Here's a segment that we call headlines. You have one writer. You're the only one. Basketball news. Stephen F. Austin beat the Cameron Blue Devils at Cameron Indoor in the biggest upset at Duke since Kyrie Irving took freshman astronomy. Because he's a flat earther. Can you believe? Is that for real?
That's for real. That's true.
He thinks the earth is flat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No wonder Trump's president. Speaking of Kyrie, the Nets point guard lashed out at the Celtics fans, calling them ignorant and obtrusive after they relentlessly heckled him at the TD Garden, despite Kyrie not even being at the TD Garden. The accusation is currently being etched into a statue outside the arena, commemorating the greatest compliment Boston fans have ever received. They don't know what it means, I assume. The Boston fans are awesome, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are awesome. They're awesome, man. Eagles fans, Michael Irvin would always tell me. Michael Irvin was on my sports show before you guys were born. And he said one time he hurt his neck and they didn't know, he was on the field, didn't know if he'd ever walk again. And when they carried him off, the Eagles fans were booing him. And he goes, that's fans. That's real fans. Listen, Alabama coach Nick Saban, he's a good guy. Nick Saban, he had a meltdown during the game when a second was left on the clock before halftime. Man, he was steamed. But that did allow Auburn to kick a field goal. Very big field goal, That game proved once again that Alabama's true rival remains to be mathematics. Because they are, they're not very smart. The whole state, which is how we got Trump as president. Anyway, the the Cincinnati Bengals beat the New York Jets for their first win of the season. Did you see that? That was a horrible.
Sad.
You know, it's a horrible game. After the game, Coach Zach Taylor called breaking the season-long winless streak the biggest disappointment of the year. He was, he wanted to be, because if you're not going to be the best,
Right.
be the worst.
Yeah, own it.
Own it, and then you'll laugh about it. You'll get booked after you've been fired. You'll go on the road as the guy that won nothing. In the locker room, Coach Taylor gave out the game ball to someone they couldn't have won without, the Jets. That's nice. That's nice. Woody Johnson, the owner of the Jets, big Trump supporter. Anyway. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Josh Shaw was suspended indefinitely by the NFL for gambling on the NFL this season. When reached by comments, Shaw said, "Listen, I had the over at the 6-game suspension, so all in all, I feel pretty good about it." That's looking at the bright side. That's how you go through life. That's how you survive. I got to tell you that. A video of two women at the Iron Bowl went viral after they got stuck in a thick row of hedges during their attempt to storm the field. It took the women several minutes to get past the hedges, which makes their that row of shrubbery the toughest defensive line in the SEC. Like I said, you know what? No. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. For the second straight week, the Steelers benched quarterback Mason Rudolph in favor of backup quarterback Devlin Hodges, who also happens to be a world champion duck caller. That's a fact, right? You looked it up. I don't want to say if it's not true. It would have been nice if he'd called Duck when Myles Garrett swung that helmet. Remember Duck? He's going to be his right. Because then he would have ducked and then I'll be here all week. It's hilarious. Seattle quarterback Russell Wilson said in a press conference that he hopes to play till he's 45 years old. 45 is the perfect age to retire because then he'll be enjoying midlife crisis and CTE. At the same time, right there. Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, that's the headlines, guys.
Woo! All right.
That's headlines.
Yeah.
Still to come. I've got a microphone, a camera, and plenty of makeup I do, which is always a deadly combination. These guys are going to grill me on my illustrious career. Hey, welcome back to Call In Tonight. I am Tom Arnold. I am filling in for Julie Stewart-Binks. And from what I'm told, this is the part of the show where I get interviewed. Dan and Mike have been kind enough to pull the crew, thanks guys, for questions. Here we go.
Tom, first off, thanks so much for being here. As you just said, we polled the crew for some questions this morning. Just wanted to ask you. Kicking it off, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. True Lies may be the perfect action movie. It has sex, explosions, a fighter jet firing the foil on a missile, and thanks to a memorable comedy performance from you, it's an all-time favorite comedy of mine. What can you tell us about making that movie?
Well, first of all, it's a Harrier jet. And to be specific, Mike. Are you Mike?
I'm Dan. It's okay.
Dan, okay, sorry. Well, we had a lot of fun. It was my first real movie, and it was the most expensive movie ever made at the time. It was the first movie that cost over $100 million to produce. I had no idea it was such a big deal, or I would have probably been nervous. But, I got to basically be myself with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who I'd known, and that's our relationship. And Jim Cameron, the director, let me do that. It took 7 months. We shot in crazy different locations. Jim Cameron is a great director and a producer and a writer, but he wants things his way. There's a bridge down the Key West, a 7-mile bridge, and we filmed on it. We filmed some explosions, and every day Arnold and I would wait for them to blow up the bridge in our trailer to hear them blow it up, and we waited for 3 days, and then finally they blew it up, and then we were going to do the scene after, We heard the explosion, and then I heard Jim go, God damn it. And they blew it up wrong, so they had to rebuild the bridge. And it was like, that's another however long week. So there's a lot of stuff like that, but I found Jim Cameron to be hilarious, and he's Canadian, like Julie Stewart, and brilliant, and he let me do whatever I wanted, and to ad lib, and I had so much fun with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. And we're friends to this day, and what a great movie. I mean, it holds up, which I've been in 130 movies, 4 good ones. And people love it. It's like Shawshank. When I turn on Shawshank Redemption, I do not stop watching it. Yeah. And I think people tell me that the True Lies is like that for them.
It still holds up.
Perfect.
100%.
All right, next question. You're a big star, and you have been for a long time.
I'm famous.
You're super famous. Everyone's talking about it. And no doubt you met your fair share of fans. What would you say is good fan etiquette if and when they approach a celebrity?
Well, I think everybody's. I like people. And so, and it goes with, if you go out in public, when I go out, I do, I do it up. When I'm home with my kids in the house, and I have a 6-year-old and I thought I had their names on my shirt. A 6-year-old and my daughter's 34. And so we have in our house and behind our wall, and we do that. But even with my kids, when we go out, we have fun. My kids have fun with people. They're used to the buses with the people going by, and and even at the park, they have a mobile lemonade stand. Anytime there's a hurricane or anything, they're like, we're going to go set up the mobile lemonade stand. And even at Coldwater Park, it's illegal to do that. The police station is right there. So we do it real fast, and I see the police. I'm like, you got to be quick, guys. And these buses, like the TMZ bus will come up, and let them take pictures, the paparazzi, take pictures, but then you got to buy some lemonade for my kids so I can get home. And then we have a thing, the bus will pull up and people will get off, they'll buy lemonade real quick. My kids think they're brilliant salespeople. We do it real quick, and then we got to get the hell out of here. But that's so it works. It doesn't, back in the old days, in the 80s, I got a lot of fist fights with, my first marriage with Roseanne was very more hectic and stuff, but people are so nice. I think you forget how kind people are, what they might remember you from. A lot will say, I loved you on the Best Damn Sports Show, period, or I loved Carpool, or even the Stupids, or whatever. So you have to honor people. People are just generally very nice.
Amazing.
Next question.
Yeah. So, Tom, you're a known sports fan. Some may say fanatic. If you could wave a magic wand and put yourself in any position on any team, what would it be and why?
Oh, geez. I still believe I could play. I wake up, I dream, and I wake up. I think I'd like to pitch relief for the Cubs. Come in late and throw a couple innings. I think I can still do that. I mean, obviously, I played quarterback in high school. I still think I could. I have some eligibility left. Things like that, to come in the 9th inning, though. You can be fat and do that. David Wells. I was at his wedding. When he pitched for the Yankees, especially, I was out here all the time, and I'm not saying he was fat. I have seen him naked, though. But you can be a larger man. It's just the excitement of the game, to get in any of these sports. Wrestling, WWE, man. I just love that. Just fun.
Well, you're filling in great here today.
Yes.
So now, why don't you throw us to commercial?
Well, I will. Keep it right here, because when we come back, we're going to cut through the red tape and propaganda. Those Russians. And find the truth in sports Twitter. Stay tuned. We got Twitter, man. It's going to be good. Thank you. Welcome back. I'm Tom Arnold. I'm your guest host, and we aren't ready to call it a night just yet. Mike, can you explain to the audience why you changed wardrobe and what we're about to do?
Absolutely, Tom, I will. I changed my wardrobe because when you play a game, someone has to be appropriately dressed as a game show host. I mean, I think that makes sense. And now let me explain the game. We pulled some crazy tweets written by professional athletes. We also made up some crazy tweets not by professional athletes. And you need to figure out which is real and which is BS in a little game we like to call That's BS. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Where's the other guy?
Or is it? Oh, I kicked him.
Oh, there he is.
I kicked him out.
Okay.
Oh, there. Oh, sorry. There he is. There. All right. Did Arian Foster tweet, "I wonder what fish think about hurricanes"? Is that tweet real or is that BS?
That's real. That's 100% real.
That is real.
Yeah,
wow,
it is.
that's right. That's quick. You're ready to go.
I read it.
You read?
I read that tweet.
You've seen that tweet.
I have seen it.
We got to get better tweets.
No,
Okay.
no, I mean, he's got to get better tweets.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
What do you
that's-
think about hurricanes?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I also believe in global warming. What do you think?
No, I'm with you.
I don't like cyclones either.
No. Especially those ones in Iowa State.
Tsunamis,
Yeah.
not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like those desert ones either, where they just.
Oh, the sand twisters.
Yeah, I don't like
no,
those.
that's scary.
No.
All right, next one. Did Meta World Peace tweet, "Just found out anteaters don't have teeth. Calling my gramps Grandpa Anteater." Is that tweet real or BS?
No, that's not. Ron Artest nor Meta World Peace did that.
Wow, BS? You sure?
Yeah.
It is BS. My
Yeah.
good-
Yeah. You got to spend time with him like I have.
Yeah.
You got to get inside his head.
Yeah? You don't,
Yeah.
You know these. All right, let's see if
Yeah.
this one gets you. Let's see if this one gets you. Did Kevin Durant tweet, "It's cracking in Taiwan, but I'm getting a massage and this lady put this hot ass oil on my back, so I'm about to fart. Hashtag get back." Is that tweet real or
Yeah.
BS?
Yeah. He's covered up some, but that's a real tweet. Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're on Twitter a lot. You know
that's,
the whole vibe of
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, that's a diversion. Something happened. He's like, I'm going to be a little crazy
I'm
and
gonna
talk
get
about.
ahead of it.
It is cracking here.
Tom, you are 3 for 3.
I know. Let me just say something. I know men.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all that needs to be said. All right, so next one. 3 for 3. Let's see if we keep a perfect record going here. Did Shaq tweet, "At Chris Bosh, if you fart in my seat, I will be notified by my fart sensor. I will receive a Bosh farted text. Don't do it." Is that tweet real or
Well,
BS?
number one, Shaq was my next door neighbor the entire time he played for the Lakers. He was literally my next door neighbor. He is a human fart detector.
Oh, wow.
This does sound exactly like him. It sounds so much like him, it might not be him, but I'm going to say, yeah, this is Shaq.
Wow, that is real. He's
Yeah.
Did someone give you the answers to these?
No.
Oh, man.
You
now,
know.
how do you know Shaq's such a human fart detector?
Because I lived right next door to him. He has a special toilet. I lived the entire time he played for the Lakers. He was my next door neighbor. I love Shaq.
Okay. all
And
right.
this just sounds like Shaq. We did a movie together. I've been at his house. He has poop bigger than you.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yes.
All right, so next one. Still perfect so far. Did Rob Gronkowski tweet, "WTF, someone just pretended to Gronk spike their baby on the sidewalk when they saw me in my car. Mom didn't look happy. Hashtag happy wife, happy life. Hashtag idiot." Is that tweet real or BS?
No, because I don't think he would talk about himself. Because the Gronk thing, that'd be a little over. That part is like he's talking about himself.
Too much
Yeah,
himself.
that's too much.
So that's BS?
Yeah.
That's BS.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote some of these. I thought I was going to get you
Yeah,
for sure on
no.
some of them. Okay.
You
all
got
right.
to know their personalities too.
Yeah.
Some of them are just too long and complicated. Like the Meta World Peace, you went into a whole.
I did
Like
do a
his
whole
brain
thing.
would have
I did
stopped
do a
about
whole
halfway through that.
Okay.
You got to simplify.
All right, so how about this one? Did Chad Ochocinco tweet, "So the movie Titanic is coming out in 3D. Maybe they'll see the iceberg this time." Is that tweet real or is that BS?
Well, first of all, he didn't make it up. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe his agent made that up, and
I can read it.
I'm
again
gonna
if you-
say. I just feel it's too. I mean, I like the tweet. I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no. You're
Yeah.
gonna say it's BS.
Well, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say it's BS.
Believe it or not, that is real.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's a good
finally.
tweet. It's a good one.
Not that I'm playing against you,
It's
but
a good tweet.
I was
It's
really
an
impressed.
excellent tweet. And now that I recall, he did have some pretty good tweets after he quit playing football.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe, yeah.
All right.
That's okay.
All right, so that was it. That's the only one you got wrong so far. So
Yeah.
let's go to this one. Did Russell Okung tweet?
Russell who?
Russell Okung? Okun? Russell Okun. Offensive lineman.
Yeah. For who? Who's he play for?
For it's Seattle, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Offensive lineman. That's all I need to know. Go.
Oh, he was on Seattle. Now he's on the Chargers.
It doesn't matter.
So
Offensive lineman.
I just want to make sure you know who it is. All right.
I've got it.
Has anyone been to the Cuddle Club in West Seattle? Is that tweet real or BS? That was the whole tweet. Has anyone been to the Cuddle Club in West Seattle?
Yeah, that's real.
That's real?
Yeah.
That is real. That is real. It's closed down now, but $80 to cuddle with someone.
That was right before he got traded, like the night before, right?
Okay.
He went from Seattle to wherever.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the last one we got here. Tom, did you tweet this?
Yeah. Who knows?
If you don't want to swear around your young children, just sub at Fox News for like you ignorant at Fox News. Sorry, that's a difficulty with that one. You ignorant at Fox News. Go at Fox News yourself. Is that tweet real or BS?
I think it's BS.
That is BS. I thought we could get you on one of them.
It was close call. I tweet a lot of incendiary.
7 out of 8. 7 out of 8, Tom. That's a fantastic record.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much for
good job
taking part of this. I think now.
Oh, yeah.
This is you. Take it away.
Okay, Here we go. Well, thank you, Mike, for helping us play a little That's BS. We got plenty where that came from after the break, and I'll tell you the ending of the new Star Wars movie. You know, there's a new one coming out in December, I believe. Yeah. My kids told me that. And you're gonna hate Chewbacca. Stick around. Stick around. Is that one weird guy still on there?
Yeah.
Whoa. Welcome back to Call It Tonight with Julie Stewart-Binks. I'm Tom Arnold. Everybody's favorite guest host, for sure. Have you ever had another guest host? Probably not. We're just about to close up shop here, but before we do, let's make sure you follow us for exclusive content, like More Laughs with Me, Tom Arnold, at Fubo Sports on Twitter and YouTube. You could also follow me at Tom Arnold, where I give measured takes on the current state of our democracy and pictures of my kids. And, I'm also going to be performing stand-up comedy at Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin, January 23rd to 25th. It's a new club. So get your tickets now before they're all sold out. Please. Thanks, everyone. Everyone here is great. Thank you. Thank you for watching. JSB, she's going to be back right here, same time, same place, Thursday, allegedly. She's going to welcome a real star from ESPN, John Boog Shiambi. That guy, is he a wizard? You don't want to miss it. I know I don't. I'm not going to. Nobody is, okay? Although that's probably what she would have said about me last Thursday. Don't miss Tom Arnold. I can't wait to get here. But anyway, all right. Listen, for now, we're going to call it. But before we call it a night, watch out. The Iowa Hawkeyes, we're going to figure out who they play in a bowl game. I'm going to go to that bowl game. Here's my prediction. Ohio State beats LSU in the national championship. Big Ten. There's no way LSU can beat Ohio State. And I think that's it. Now I'm going to call it a night.